Hello, guys. It's your boy Michael back here with another Dogecoin update. Um, it is currently 7:55 p.m. Texas time. That is where I'm from, Dallas, Texas. Uh, like I said, it's May 16, 2021. So Dogecoin is at 50 cents. Okay, so that's $1 equals 2 Dogecoin, $2 equals 4 Dogecoin. I mean, yeah, simple math. Okay. So let's get into it. So Dogecoin, in my last video, I explained I'm not really worried on what Dogecoin is doing right now or what is happened in the past and with the dip. Um, Reason B for that is, I mean, you have one of the richest men in the world. I mean, he is the richest man in the world, Elon Musk, working with the Dogecoin developers to make it more environmental friendly. And I can see a lot of people getting on with that and being like, you know what, that is pretty cool. Let's actually do something for this planet that we actually live on. That's one of the big news that has recently came out. And that's what we want. You know what I mean? We want to live on this planet longer, don't we? Bitcoin burns a lot of fossil fuels when people mine it. Like they're not really using um, efficient power to actually mine Bitcoin. Uh, they're using actual burning fossil fuels, so that creates a lot of bad things for the environment and the atmosphere and the ozone. um, which that's bad for us because the less of a berry we got, the more we are at risk. Or you know, I would say just like how in the vacuum of space, how they say your head will literally just explode or implode, one or the other. But yeah, you know, but yeah, exactly. You got the richest man in the world really working behind it, and I can see a lot of people, like I said, getting back on track with that and getting behind that. Recently, I've been on Twitter. I'll leave that in the link. I'll leave a link in the description below, so you can follow me on there and get more updates whenever you want. I post on there actually daily. I post there, I'd say about 5 times a day. Um, Back to what I was saying, but yeah, I've been on Twitter lately, and I've seen a lot of small and a lot of big businesses actually thinking about accepting Dogecoin across the USA. So literally, there's a lot of small businesses in LA. Well, I'm not just gonna say LA, but all around in all 50 states, they are accepting Dogecoin. Little businesses, you can use BitPay, but BitPay is also used so you can also buy using other currencies as Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Bitcoin, just to pay for your food, your drink, and whatever. But a lot of businesses, like I said, are accepting Dogecoin, um, which I see a lot of more businesses in the future holding on and actually getting on board with that quicker the more that people accept it across the US. Um, I believe next year, or actually a little bit later on in this year in the future, uh, Elon Musk is actually going to accept it. If you go to his Twitter right now, you can see he actually did a poll stating, do you want Tesla to accept Dogecoin to buy a Tesla? And I believe 79% said yes out of 800 or like a million votes. 79, 80% said yes. I mean, that's a lot of people if you tell me. Like, if you ask me, that's a lot of people. So, yeah. And also with my investments, I'm not a short investor, short term investor. I'm a long term, long term as in meaning, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Um, because just like they say, make sure your priorities are paid off, everything is up to date, everything is paid. As long as that's all good, you have no debt, have nothing in your way of stopping you of your income going, you know what I mean? You're not tied on funds. Make sure your priorities and everything is ducks in a row, everything all up to date before you invest. You don't want to put your whole life savings or your rent or your electric bill or the food for your babies in this, not knowing what you're doing. Do your homework, learn. This is like schoolwork. You got to practice, you got to study, you got to understand what you're reading and what you're doing. I say more go on the long term side, because instead of sitting here watching your charts, buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling, and dealing with all that and taxes and everything, everything just, becomes frustrating, stressful, and tedious. I mean, that's in my own, opinion, not financial advice. It's really hard to day trade a crypto that is very volatile. Why? Because it can go up and you can make money, and it can go down and you can lose money. We gotta, the line is straight down the middle. It's 50% good and 50% bad. It's not just, hey, look, the grass is greener on this side. It never dies, or it never goes under it, or it never drowns. Like, that happens. And that is expected. We have corrections. We do have, bull rallies and bull runs where it pumps and pumps and pumps and goes on for a day or two, and then after those 2 3 days it comes down and crashes like this. But this shows, this right here, all of this in this same area shows strength, shows a signal of strength, and shows, it's here. It's not really going to go below this, and if it does, it's going to get bought back up. Why? Because a lot of people are averaging down, or they're getting a better buy input. You know what I mean? Like, um what I mean is, like, they're not invested yet. And 37 cents, if I wasn't invested in at the price point that I was at, I would invest at 37 cents. Like, that would be a really, really ideal and reasonable price to invest, because if you think about it, what, 37 cents to 79 cents, that's what? I'm sorry, brain fart. But, you get the picture. You get the picture. It's like you make money past this. Like, if you bought in right here, or you average your average down to around this area, or 78 cent, or 37 39 cents, you're still making money. You are 10 cents above your average. You're making money still, you know. It's like, literally, you're literally making money. Like I said, this isn't financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only, but this is just my opinions. This is how I feel about it. This is what I have to say, and I want to share it with the world as entertainment. And, if you want to sit down and listen, and you're interested and you want to do some homework, here's some, what I mean? Here's some insight of my opinions of what I've learned. So, yeah. Um, Another thing, Elon Musk, he's really, 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 really influential. He really does back this coin up. He did almost lose faith in Dogecoin a while back ago, but I don't know what really brought him back. I guess it was just probably like, he actually seen Dogecoin really, you know, actually stand on its own and make its own way and make its name shown. You know what I mean? And I respect that, because I mean, I was there. I was there when it was down in the slumps, when it was 4 cents, 5 cents, 6 cents. I was there. Like, I was looking at my portfolio on Robinhood, like, wow, wow. New investor, didn't know nothing. I would sell, I would buy back in, I would sell, I would buy back in. I'd lose more money than I would make. Why? Because I didn't know nothing. But, I did my research, I learned, I got more invested into it. I invested my actual time into it rather than my money. I wanted to know more and actually get more involved with investing. So I invested more time than I did money. Why? Because time is going to be more important than money, because with time you can learn more. With money, in time you can make more, but that's in time. You waste your time for money. That time you can't just buy back. But yeah, also another thing, Elon Musk is accepting Dogecoin for the first rocket to send a Dogecoin onto the moon. And it is literally funded by Dogecoin. You can go there and you can donate some Dogecoin, so that rocket can get sent to the moon, and they can put that Dogecoin on there safely, and they can come safely back home. Uh, which I think, honestly, I think is pretty darn cool in my opinion. That's pretty cool to me. That's all I really have for this update. I wish I had more. I'm sorry I haven't really been posting. I'm trying to just my son's birthday is actually in a couple weeks, so things have been a little, you know, um, crazy, I guess you could say. But yeah, like, subscribe if you thought you learned something or anything here. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. Um, I know I sound pretty awkward. I'm not really used to being behind a camera and talking to myself, you know, pretending that I'm talking to an audience. So it's kind of nerve-wracking, but I'll get better as time goes by. But yeah, like I said, like, subscribe, leave a comment below, hit the notification bell. I will be going live so y'all can actually ask questions while I'm on the live and stuff like that. Uh, my Twitter link will be in the bio. Okay, so y'all can go follow me on there as well, which I will put as soon as I get done editing this video. So, yeah, y'all guys be good. See ya.